Hi everyone. Uh, I am having problems on Facebook. So apparently tonight we are only on on where are we? Here we're on YouTube because that's where Chris is and Saria fan and Mr. DJ. But I'm gonna take a real quick second to see if I can fix this. Stream is already. You cannot edit the schedule. I know I can't, but why can't I run it? All right, I don't know. I guess I'll have to fix those problems later. Gosh darn it. Um. Anyway, hi everyone. I guess I'm only on Facebook. So I'm not on Facebook. I mean, but anyway, here we are. It is Suicide Prevention Saturday, and I am doing my best to make fun of DJ and sound like him because no one can sound like DJ. But I also don't really sound like me because I've been sick all week and on my couch and been mostly a slug. And yeah, it's been one of those weeks. So, hi, it's Two Servant Saturday. And why are we here? Because two out of every three gun deaths that those media people tell you about are suicides. They're not mass shootings, they're not murders, they are suicides. And if we talk about suicide and mental health awareness and let people know it's okay to go get help, reach out. You are not alone. The reason I have this banner up versus the other one right now is because it is the holiday season. And so many people feel very alone in the holiday season. They feel as though everyone has family that they're going to right now, but you are not alone, regardless of whether you have family or not. I know the older we get in life, the more of our friends are gone or moved far away or actually dead, um, and family and that sort of thing. And one of the biggest challenges we have right now with going to, um, what do I want to say? With having going through the holiday season is wintertime is also when the most people die. Seasons are here for a reason. If you're a farmer, you understand. In the spring, you have babies. In the summer you have yearlings or and then in the fall you have death, and it goes that way for most of us humans in general. So holidays can be super hard for those of you who are going through a holiday for the first time without a loved one. This too shall pass. It's going to feel weird, and it's going to feel weird for everyone, and it's going to feel different for everyone. I remember first first Christmas with my grandmother. We weren't expecting her to die. And funny how most of us don't expect anyone to die. Like somehow we all think we're going to live forever somehow. But um, then it was the second Christmas that was a little harder because I'm in Boston and we're in a bakery and I see grandma's favorite desserts. I'm like, oh, I'll get those for Christmas. And then I'm like, oh, wait, she's not here to get them for. So there's little things that will happen. And unfortunately, they're going to happen and they're going to blindside you. And you're like, oh, no. And then you're going to start crying like I am, and you'll go through it. And the other good thing is there's only one first Christmas without your loved one. There's only one first New Year's, only one first Valentine's Day, etc., and so forth. Do they get easier? If you learn to grow, if you learn how to think about the happy memories you have with that person, what about them makes you smile? Why do you miss them? And if you can think about those things, it will help you get over the pain and sorrow. Will you still cry? Hell yeah, for sure, because it's sad because you miss a family member. However, you don't need to suffer because they're gone, because they love you and they don't want you to suffer. So there's always that part of this that you want to focus on. So happy holidays, everyone. But it's just really true. And I was talking to someone last week and they were saying, oh, it's Christmas time, it's December. We don't want to talk about really heavy stuff. And unfortunately, people who deal with depression, sadness, anxiety, all of that, holidays usually amplify that because we're all in our fancy, what do you call those? Holiday sweaters. Everyone's got jingle bells and stuff on, and, getting ready for parties and this and that. And so those who struggle with anxiety and depression are fighting even harder to try to keep up with the Joneses in that, oh, it's a happy time, it's present time, it's all of these things. And unfortunately, in today's day and age, at 2023, what year are we in? Yeah, that's right. Okay, we're about to be 2024. It was the what is it? The economy is not spectacular. Things are not awesome for lots of people out there. Jobs are getting slashed all over the place, and businesses are having a hard time finding employees. So it's a really weird thing when you really think about it. So take a beat. Remember, you are not alone. I think that's the most important thing for tonight for y'all to know. You're not alone. There is someone out there who cares about you. There is someone out there who wants to hear from you. Then there's someone that you should pick up the phone call. Who that someone is whoever you just thought of when I said those things. So I'm talking as fast as I can because I don't know how long my voice is going to last before I go in a coughing fit. So this may be a much shorter thing than usual, but hey, it is what it is. Merry Christmas. So with that, actually, now that I stinking said that, I'm going to mute myself. I'm going to throw DJ up there, and he's going to pop everybody over and say hi to everybody. So that's my plan.
Hey there. Yeah, get your voice rested for a second or two. Got some of the regular players out there in the cast and crew tonight. We got Chris from the 740s dropping in to say hello. Sorry Fan 93 is also out there. Buck, the Tactical FUD, has dropped in most recently. CNT Designs and Arms also lending their attention to the cause. Michael Dunn saying, hey peeps out there. And Vanessa Kitty, she's just dropping in. I'm going to check and make sure that no, we're not streaming over to the Facebook side, are we? So Ron Wayne is out there saying, hey to Ron. I hope that Misty Mrs. will be back in a second and check things out as well. You ready to come back on, bro?
Sure. I'm actually going to go over to Facebook and post up. Oh, I don't know how to do that. Hold on. I am gonna go post up on Facebook to just come over here to YouTube, but I got to grab that YouTube link because I forgot I'm not on YouTube right now. I'm just looking at you. I'm streaming to YouTube. So
right on. It's always something, and around the holidays, it's always something for me as well. I'm sure everyone out there can relate. I have a lot of friends this year who have reached out to me because they want assistance with buying gifts, and that requires shopping, and I'm not so great with the retail experience in general, and during the holidays, even less so. It's not that I don't like crowds. I love crowds. It's the pace of things, and I have become more physically infirm this year to the point where after some duration, I need to use a cane or I need to sit down, and that's not something that I've ever experienced in my life. So the pace. And the pace of the holidays means something a little bit different to me this year, and I'm bearing up under it pretty well. I mean, I think it's sometimes my ego that gets in the way more than it is anything else. And this year I've also seen something that is reflective of the Yuletide, and that is that people are looking at me kindly when I'm using a cane. And I had never thought about that effect as I had walked by others whom I needed to open a door for, or assist in any other way, or just nod the head and smile, because people don't always catch smiles. And when you're not feeling so great about your situation and you see one come your way, that could be a total game changer. And if it happens to me, as it has, when you're out shopping, it actually took a little bit of that pressure off of me. Made me smile not only back, but brought the corners of my mouth up for the rest of the afternoon. I got more of those in, so everybody, send me some positive vibes about continuing to survive the season. We are only 10 days out, and shopping happens up to the last minute, as do those holiday gatherings. And as Brooke was talking about, gathering around the holidays and trying to remember with gladness the folks who are no longer able to celebrate with you, or even those who are separated by the miles or any other distance that cannot be covered in time to be able to share time together, sharing fun, those smiles, and feelings of family and togetherness. So this year, I'll be heading out to my mom's, which is what I usually do, and we are a party of two. So we're pretty easy. It's pretty easy for us to get along, and I'm really looking forward to that. So you ready to come back with something?
Yeah, yes, sir. I am.
Before I pass it back to you, I do want to let
Yeah,
you know that
I'm
yes.
like, I drank, I put a new cough drop in, I should be good. So I
All right,
figured,
then I wanted to let you know that Misty Mrs. Wayne did indeed join the fold. Back to you.
uh, okie dokie. All right, so Michael Dunn wants to know how I'm doing. Well, let's see. Last Monday was my end of my 2 weeks in my boot for my foot, and then by Tuesday I had COVID. So it's been fun for real. Wednesday I think was fever day, maybe Thursday. I don't know. They kind of run together. Luckily, I have amazing students here at a Great Start Shooting School, and they're all willing to reschedule. And tomorrow I've got amazing instructors too that I've taught, and so tomorrow I'm running a pistol permit class from my bedroom, uh, so that my instructor can teach down here and I'll be on Zoom for any questions they have that he doesn't know the answer to. So I am rolling with the punches, Mr. Dunn. That is what I'm saying that I am doing. Oh, and Gizzard, I'm glad you're here. I just want you to know I got the patches, I got the stickers, all of that. So they were misplaced for a little while. I'm not gonna lie. That's why I didn't talk about it earlier, because goodness knows I probably got these 2-3 weeks ago. But it's been a little bit of a crazy couple of weeks. So I do have Gizzard Gary reviews and what is it? Early bird chat. Yeah, probably never gonna be at that one. And then Foul Territory, which was last night, right? 10 o'clock Friday nights is Foul Territory. See, you're rubbing off on me. I'm learning these things. Yes, of course you like my hat. That's because I got a patch hat that I can put any patch up there that I want. So maybe this will be a new marketing thing. Y'all can send me like $25. I'll just keep switching my patches out so we see who the patch of the week is. But anyway, all right. Okay, so Michael Dunn just got out of COVID jail. Yeah, RSV. Yeah, that was earlier this year, actually. I'm not gonna lie, I had that too. Much earlier this year, though. So, yeah, like I said, I will. This is why DJ gets to take over, and thankfully, I have DJ this week. So last week was Sue Sargent's Sunday because life does not always go according to plan. Yeah, 9 days till Christmas. 9 stinking days till Christmas. So, what do you have to be thankful for? What makes you smile and happy? What gift are you most looking forward to getting? Or more importantly, well, you can't really say what's your favorite gift to give because I don't know if you're giving to anybody here who's watching, so we don't want to give that away. But with the holidays does come happiness. And especially when you got kids, when you got little kids, as much as parents bitch and complain about having to put together some tricycle that has 30,000 screws and things, you gotta stickers and stuff like that. We love the outcome of seeing our kids in the morning and that surprise. And then there's the Christmas traditions. Like in our house, we always read "'Twas the Night Before Christmas," and all through the night, all through the house, not a creature was stirring. All of that. We have gingerbread in our stockings. We have an orange at the bottom of our stocking. There's all sorts of fun stuff that can happen around the world. And oh, son of a biscuit! All right, next Saturday. Ooh, next Saturday is Hillbilly Saturday. Um, yeah. So Michael Ballinger gave me a free, a friend ornament, and I keep meaning to have it down here with me, and I keep not doing that. So I need to work on my skills. I'm working on progress, not perfection. And yeah, and working on my couch surfing for sure. Mm. All right. Well, thank you, Viejo, for stopping in. For real, I'm not gonna be there tonight, without a doubt. Hey, DJ, it's you, man. I'm throwing you up.
All right, then. We do have Hillbillies Chat coming up after this one, and everybody can pile over there. Brooke, when you are able to come back, is there some tradition that you think you might be able to start this year? One of the things that I've tried to do in past years is, sometimes traditions will slide to the left, and you need to find something at your right hand. I've had that happen to me at family gatherings in the past, and so sometimes new traditions are started in very odd ways. And I think that sometimes starting that new tradition can also help you get by some of the dark times of not being able to look across the table and see those people who have passed. So if you weren't, if it was always about, Uncle Randy's pinochle game or something like that, and you can, do some other sort of game. Also, it's also, I think, important to remember to welcome in the new births, the new members of the family every year, and certainly they become part of all the future traditions. So considering other generations, not just those that have passed, or about those who will, the ones who just came in. There's always time to make a celebration special when children are around, regardless of their age. So we got Patriot in the Dark dropping in as well. Been a minute, fella. Glad to have you in
Oh,
here.
I haven't seen Patriot for a while. No pun intended. Sorry, I can't help making blind jokes with the blind guys. They're my favorite people to make fun of because they always start making fun of the blindness. But anyway, and speaking of that, I gotta hook you up with my instructor who can't see. But anyway, that's a whole nother animal. All right, ladies and gentlemen. So thank you all for popping in. Viejo, Tactical Fud, Saria, Ron Wayne, Misty, Miss Wayne. See, I got out of order now. CNT, and I can't see the rest of them all. But I know DJ said hi to everybody. I didn't do that. DJ did. So I don't know. But yeah, I did want to say hi to everybody. Oh, Chitara is out there chasing Ghost. BFE. I don't know what that is. In Idaho, somewhere in Idaho. That's what it is. But anyway, thank y'all for popping in. Like you can hear, my voice is going, and the more I talk, the more I cough. So I kind of got to run and go back to bed and finish prepping for tomorrow's thing. So, what can you do for me? I just want you to know. I love that y'all are here every single Saturday night, or at least most of them, even if you don't make all of them. I love y'all leaving comments below, and um, and just knowing that the one I had up there before where it said, you are not alone. I love being able to get to see you guys and talk to you guys on the weekends because you are my extended family. And this is what our world has come to, where it's like, I now have I went to boarding school, so I got friends everywhere. Yeah, this is the one we started with. It's Remember You Are Not Alone. But I've got Arizona and California and apparently Idaho tonight and so Dakota and all sorts of different places. Wait, DJ, where are you? I always forget. Nebraska.
Nebraska.
Thank
There is
you.
no place like.
Cornhuskers there? Is that what's in Nebraska? I'm not good
More than
on.
that, but yes, yes, indeed.
Well, it's one of those things. I'm not a big sports person, so I'm hard pressed to remember who goes where. So
And we are both in states where people can kind of only think about one thing when they associate with it nationally as well. So yeah, I can feel it.
well, as far as I know, Connecticut's the nutmeg state. And that's all I got. Because it says the irony is on our license plate it says Constitution plate or Constitution state, and a couple of my 2A friends have put unconstitution state in front on their things. So anyway, I may be a trooper viejo, but I'm also probably a glutton for punishment. Not gonna lie. The worst of it was Wednesday with the fever and stuff. Mostly better-ish now, and like I said, gonna figure. There's always a way to make it better and make it through. So, with that, I am really gonna bid you adieu. How's that for an ending, DJ?
Passes with me. Wanted to make sure that we got the shout out to Mike White, who has just popped in to the cast. So
Uh,
you get you rest not just that throat, but everything else. I hope that your ankle is doing better as well. Yeah, put your feet up, even the sore one if you need to, kind of deal, Brooke.
all right, and I do have to say to Patriot in the Dark, for real, if you go back and watch the beginning, that's the first thing I said. I'm just trying to imitate DJ, but no one has that voice. But that's as close as I could get, is give myself some COVID so I can try to be like DJ. That's exactly it. So, yeah. So do something, say something, makes you laugh, hang out with folks that build you up, not tear you down, and have an awesome Christmas if I don't talk to y'all directly between now and then. Next weekend is Hillbilly and me chatting about stuff. And so it's actually like the full hour. So hope you guys will enjoy that. And I will be probably live in the chat because I've got dinner that night with family because it's that time of year. And that is kind of that. So anyway, hope y'all have a lovely evening. DJ, what are your parting words, sir?
Be safe, have fun, take care of your crew, and rock.